By any means necessary, and necessary means any. Does capitalism really benefit society? Capitalism is parasitic. It equals white settler colonialism, an economy that values profit over human development and treats people as numbers instead of human beings and individuals who are families, dreams, and responsibilities. Fuck color-coded socialization, social interaction based on social status or perceived popularity, power, or prestige, and treating melanated people as inferior. That shit is beyond stupid because the root of acculturation goes back to capitalism due to colonialism. So-called colored people are indigenous people and colonized, but capitalism is an international fishbowl as they continue to manufacture consent and use pervasive schemes to rationalize the fact that social and economic inequality is the nucleus of globalization, which is just another word for capitalism. It's easy to have a black or brown skin and wear a white mask. Jerome still get more time than Brandon, but Muhammad, Abdul, or Ibrahim still the scapegoat for American fear-mongering like it's random. It's a war on drugs, but the drugs keep coming in. It's a war on terrorism, but the terror keeps being manufactured. Furthermore, those addicted to virtual reality continue to play possum and ignore all social, economic, and political issues. They know more about what's happening on social media, video games, TV, and the internet, and in the lives of their favorite entertainers and celebrities than the world around them. And this apathy is what enables the oppression that we all endure in reality. See, to me, overcoming our apathy and acquiescence to social and economic inequality is the key. There is no fucking way you could perpetuate classism, sexism, and xenophobia and choose when to complain about racism and consider yourself as one who stands in solidarity for equality. If giving civil rights to some enables the dehumanization of others, that's classism. Integration shouldn't lead to economic segregation or separatism. That's also classism. Many people are supposedly capitalists, and unbeknownst to them, they advocate for their own exploitation and disenfranchisement. You will know them by the fruit that they bear. Where are the owners? Why do the tenants work the land? There's enough fruit for everyone. The problem is the fruit is picked for profit, not human development. A man can't eat, then a man gon' steal. A man can't dream, then a man gon' drill. Shout out to Vic and Malcolm. Since poverty, racism, apartheid, and slavery are all social constructs, who institutes the conditions? Better yet, who measures their success based on the achievement and progress of their community? If you think you're a capitalist, don't pretend. Stop playing the color card, but practicing discrimination and dehumanization against people who look like you. Just because one is black, brown, red, yellow, a woman, gay, lesbian, immigrant, or any other classification of minority or part of a marginalized group does not mean that one represents the interests of the working class. Remember, the economic and political elitists compensate the fake middle class by blaming the poor for their conditions. Wait a minute, hold up. My big homie El Haj want to speak.
You never will get protection from the federal government. That's like King is asking Kennedy to go to Alabama and stand in the doorway, put his body in the doorway. That's like asking the fox to protect you from the wolf. And when now the masses of black people can see this, and it is only the Negro leadership, the bourgeois, handpicked handful of Negroes who think that they're going to get some kind of respect, recognition, or protection from the government. The government is responsible for what is happening to black people in this country. The president has power. You notice he didn't send any troops into Birmingham to protect the Negroes when the dogs were biting the Negroes. The only time he sent troops into Birmingham was when the Negroes erupted. And then the president sent troops in there not to protect the Negroes, to protect them white people down there from those erupting Negroes.
Well, are not Negro Americans citizens?
If they were citizens, you wouldn't have a race problem. If the Emancipation Proclamation was authentic, you wouldn't have a race problem. If the 13th, 14th, 15th Amendment to the Constitution was authentic, you wouldn't have a race problem. If the Supreme Court desegregation decision was authentic, you wouldn't have a race problem. All of this is hypocrisy. And it is this hypocrisy that has been practiced by the so-called white, so-called liberal for the past 400 years that compounds the problem, makes it more complicated instead of eliminating the problem.
Yeah, liberals complicated the problem. Rest in peace, big homie. Tag me in. I got you. Bourgeois, bougie, sophisticated, ratchet, classy, or tacky. Don't play yourself. Either way you lose. Why y'all accept them lies about Obama not just being a president for black Americans? What are working black and brown people supposed to do? So even a black man can be president and not be held accountable for improving the conditions of those considered black? That shit is whack. Fuck neoliberalism. Google it, cause we confused. I got an uncle that schooled me to the shit the system do. Chicken foods, the whole system schooled. Long before Trumpisms and America First, America used imperialism and wars to spread capitalism under the guise of spreading democracy. The bigger picture is outside of the frame. Fuck the leaves. Let's address the roots. Trump is Hillary in disguise. Wait, no. Hillary was Trump in disguise. Wait, no. Trump and Hillary are equally problematic because they just choose separate ways to spread white supremacy. Leaves the roots. Nothing changes if nothing changes. The Clintons hid around the bushes, and Obama redid trickle-down economics as he trumped the illusionary trumpet of a post-racial America. But the outcome is still America first, as those who identify as white continue to act as if their rights are being denied and revoked and promote and justify white supremacist hysteria. Lesser of two evils? Nah, fuck that. Let's start our own black political party, exclusively for those who are considered black. Who represents black people in the hood? Why we all have the same problem but people can't work with blacks? Why can't we register all black people to vote as a block, BLOC or vote bank? Why black people always gotta work with others, but when we need help, nobody works with us? You could keep your Capitalist Manifesto. I trust the universe, and my competition is myself. My challenge is loving you more than you love yourself. Something came to me.